Staccatos, 2011s, double stack 1911s, whatever you want to call them. Do you need one and are they worth it? Let's get into it. All right, y'all, welcome back to the channel. First off, thank yous are in order. The last two videos, both over 2,000 views, over 200 subs. That's 150 more than I expected right now. So thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for being in the comments. Continue to do that. Thank you for rocking with your boy. And yeah, let's get into this video. First, we're gonna get through the disclaimer. Every firearm showcased here today has been cleared. I'm in a safe, controlled environment. Kids are at school. We're good to go. All right. Hopefully that suffices. All right. So I got into firearms a little bit ago, a while back, probably going on 8-9 years at this point in time. And probably like a lot of you, I started with the only thing I really knew, which was a Glock. Now you've seen this Glock already before on the channel. It's in my EDC video. If you want a breakdown of it, go back and watch that video. But I started with something like this. Actually, I think I started with the Glock 21, 45 cal, because you need that extra oomph. 9mm doesn't have any of the stopping power. All right, don't hate me, but yes, I got a Glock 21 45 and I thought that was great. Didn't carry it, couldn't shoot it, and thought I was saving the world. I wasn't, obviously. But as I got further and further into firearms, I started to experiment, just like a freshman college student. It was just that one time. We know who you, okay. I've never done this before. Right. Anyway, as I got more and more into firearms and looking around, 2011 started to take off and everybody had one. And all the people who had one were all snooty and like, yes, I have a 2011. Yes, I have a Staccato. How about you? You know what? Matter of fact, I got two. And you know what? It hurt. It hurt my feelings, hurt my pride as a man. And that kind of led me to, hey, is there anything better than a Glock? Aren't Glocks the best things ever made? Well, we all know that's not true. But what's better and how much more does that cost? And is that extra cost actually going to provide any better performance for you? Whether it's Smith & Wesson, Walther, Canik, there's a bunch of firearms that are comparable or even better to Glock. But there was one particular variety of firearms that caught my eye, and that was the 2011. I saw a Grand Thumb video, from back in the day, and he talked about the STI Tactical 4.0, and I was like, yep, I'm getting it. It looks cool. It's supposed to shoot great. It'll probably make my breath smell better. So yeah, let's go do it. So I went out, picked it up, took it to the range, and was thoroughly disappointed. Still to this day, I can't get a mag through it. It won't run a mag. It's a damn $1,900 paperweight. A safe queen, if you will. Now, I'm not gonna blame Grand Thumb for my fiscal irresponsibility. And maybe I did just get a lemon with this STI Tactical 4.0. But it turned me off from 2011s for a while. Until STI turned into Staccato and things changed around. The Staccato P has entered the chat. So for this video, we're going to break down my Staccato P. We're gonna take it out to the range, and then I'm gonna let you guys decide, hey, is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Tell me down in the comments. Let me know what you think, if you have one, how you have yours set up, or if you think it's too much. Anyway, let's get into the breakdown. All right, the Staccato P is a 2011 style double stack duty focused 9mm handgun. Like I said earlier, it was formerly from a company called STI. And speaking of STI, here's what the other one looked like. This was the STI Tactical 4.0, my first 2011. Like I said earlier, the one that did not work. But this is the first one that got me into it. This is also 9mm double stack, but we're not going to go over this one. back to the goods. All right, so if you're anything like me, you love the way the 1911 look. So 2011s keep with that traditional style, also give you that fantastic 1911 trigger. But what's better is the modern upgrades to capacity, as this is 9mm, ships with two 17-round mags. But the 2011 also gives you an increase in reliability. Okay, now getting into the specs. Like I said, this is chambered in 9mm. If you look at the barrel, it's a 4.4-inch bull barrel, which gives you fantastic accuracy. That's one of the pros. We'll get into that a little bit later. But that 4.4-inch bull barrel is more accurate than I can be. It is a steel frame gun, so this gun is a little bit heavier, but for me, that helps with reducing recoil and managing that recoil, obviously for faster, quicker, more accurate follow-up shots. The variant that I have is optics ready. I can't remember the name of the optics plate, but the shop that I bought this from, I got the plate in like a combo, and then they mounted the optic on top of it for me, so I didn't have to go through that process. That can be a little bit more complicated than a normal striker fired gun, but a good mounting system. It's nice and sturdy. I believe that plate is aluminum. It's either aluminum or steel, I can't remember, but have had zero issues with it. And it's keep the dot where it needs to be. Dot stays centered, and I haven't had any screws back out or anything like that. It's just been a fantastic mounting option. All right, now on to the pistol grip. The pistol grip, I think, is just the right amount of texture. It's not so aggressive that it's rubbing, any skin off my hand or anything like that. You see it does have a little dirt, so my bad. I'll wash my hands a little more. But it is, I think it's a great grip texture. Hand doesn't slip when, firing the pistol, especially in longer strings of fire. And so I think this is perfect. And for me, it has grip in all the places that I want it. So I've loved this grip texture. Haven't had the need to want to replace it or any of that stuff. Further down, you see this big oversized magwell. Let's see if we can get a little shot in there. This magwell is pretty used, pretty beat up, but obviously magwells help and aid in reloads, trying to get those faster. And I couldn't recommend a magwell on all your pistols, but this one that comes with it is pretty awesome. And again, just another feature of the 2011 that I think is pretty sweet. Now, something else that did take a little bit of getting used to is this grip safety. So normally you see the regular safety, it flips up. When you flip that down, you still can't pull the trigger. You see that? It's not going. For you have to get that, you have to depress the grip safety and then pull the trigger. That's how that works. For me, the first few times I shot, I had to get used to getting the grip safety, getting a good grip, a good high grip, and getting that grip safety all the way down. But once, again, that went away with training. So once I got that, it was super easy. The safety, super audible, very easy to click. It's a little bit oversized. I like it. It's just the right size for me. So again, with that safety off, get the grip safety in there, and then the trigger pull is fantastic. Speaking of the trigger, I think that is the best part of this firearm. The company, if you go to the website, it's listed that it's weighted between 4.5 pounds. And for me, nothing beats a 2011 trigger. Obviously, they're going to be a little bit better than the striker fire pistols, and specifically Glocks. But if you look at this trigger, you can just a little bit of creep. Let me get that grip safety on there. A little bit of creep, and then it breaks. And like I said, this gun doesn't make me shoot better, but I can identify flaws in my fundamentals a lot easier with this gun. And the reset on this gun, the reset on this trigger is also pretty sweet. So there it goes. The reset is very small back in there. So that allows me to shoot this gun faster than any of my Glocks or any of my striker fired pistols. All right, and finally, sitting on top of this thing, I have a Trijicon SRO. This sight, this red dot, it is the 5 MOA red dot. See if I can get in the center of the camera for you. A 5 MOA red dot. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's got the nice big window. And again, that's easy, just, better for target acquisition, when you're transitioning targets and, presenting the gun up. So I love these big windows. I've put them, a big windowed optic on most of my firearms now. I'm spoiled with that. That's it. That is enough of me yapping. You hearing my sweet voice whisper sweet nothings into your ear. Let's go out on the range, run some drills, and see how this thing shoots. All right, y'all, like I said, we're gonna do the bill drill. I am Hyung, and the target is 7 yards down now. 3 runs on the staccato, 3 runs on the Glock. We'll see which one is faster. Shooter, do you understand the course of fire? I think I do. If I don't, I probably shouldn't have a gun. All right. Something else. I usually start every range off with the dry fire session, and I do that for like 5 to 10 minutes. I doubt you guys want to watch me not shoot a gun, so I didn't do that on camera, but I am technically a little bit warmed up, I guess you want to call it. But anyway, stop all this talking and start not hitting the A zone slowly. All right, here we go. First run with the staccato. That was a 181. First shot in a 108. And I have 4 alphas and 2 Charlies. I'll take that. Actually, I only shot 5. So that was wrong. I have 4 alphas and 1 Charlie in a 181. In the last video, I couldn't count to 6. I don't know why I can't, but I'll try it this time. So that was 4 alphas and a Charlie. First shot was a 114. I'll take it. Total time 191. And I had, ooh, that's a Delta, 2 Charlies and 3 alphas. All right, I went faster, but I missed. I only shot 5 again. Golly. First shot at 104. I got 2 Charlies and 3 alphas. Why can't I count to 6? Can't understand the course of fire. All right, let's keep going. All right, so that was 3 runs. I'm gonna count it because I need to keep moving on with the video, but like 2 of those runs I only shot 5 rounds. I only did the drill once correctly, so take that for what it's worth. I don't understand the course of fire. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the Glock 47, my favorite Glock. There'll be a video coming on this one here soon. But we're gonna shoot the bill drill with the Glock and see who's faster. So here's how we're gonna do it. Since I can't count, I was a political science major at college. Yeah, I don't do math. We're gonna do 1 run of 5, 1 run of 6, and then another run of 5 because somebody here is slow. Shooter, do you understand the course of fire? I never do. That was a 206, first shot, a 129, and 5 alphas. That's good. And see how it goes. First shot was a 129. Not bad for primarily shooting a different gun. Here we go. 6th round, an actual bill drill. Well, I lied to you again. That was 5. I don't know what it is. It's like mental at this point in time. I just can't shoot 6 rounds. 207. First shot was a 110. And I got 1 Charlie, 2 Charlies, and 4 alphas. I'll take it. Right, so that's comparing these two. Like I said, these aren't probably the best firearms to compare. Completely different. But I feel like I run this one a little faster. I'm a little more accurate with it. But speaking of accuracy, let's go do something to kind of show you the accuracy of this thing. All right, now guys, we are back here at 40 yards. This will not be the most scientific experiment ever. The ammo that I'm shooting is, it's a mix mash of like bargain special from Cabela's, like the cheapest stuff that they had. And it's like, I have 5 rounds in here. I think I have 3 different types of ammo. So accuracy will vary, but I wanted to show you, I talked about it in the studio or in my office or whatever, that it's an accurate gun. We'll see how accurate it is, if it's gonna make me a liar here on camera or not. But I do realize me shooting for groups off of a bag with a pistol is not the most compelling TV, so we're just gonna do this once, shoot 5 rounds, and go look at the group. I have colored in the A of the A zone. It's a little black square, probably about 1 inch. And we will shoot it and see how it goes. All right, let's go look. All right, so here are the hits. We got 4 right here, less than a fist. And this one over here, I did that. I yanked that. Don't count that one. These are 4, like I said, 5 rounds, probably 3 different types of ammo. 4 at 40 yards right here. I'll take it. Like I said, if I miss, it's not because of the gun, right? It's always going to be because of me. I think that's pretty decent accuracy. You guys let me know. Maybe I'm just like off and don't know what I'm talking about, but I don't know. It's pretty accurate enough for me. All right. Next drill we're going to work on, you're going to see me fumble through some reloads. So we're going to do 1 reload 2s. Few iterations of that. Again, I'm trying to go as fast as I can, and you're going to see me fail at that. You're going to see me fumble the bag like Sharon Moore at that school up north. If you guys don't know, I'm an Ohio State fan. I do not like them people. He gave up $30 million for some anyway. Let's load and make ready. Oh, that's not the right one. Oh, you didn't see that. Oh, nice and slow. That was a 3.89. Yucks. But the first shot was a 1-1. Okay, that's good. And I have all 3 alphas. But that slide lock, getting that thing to go forward again, was slow. The split on that was what? First shot was a 1-1. Split. The reload was a 248. Ugh. First shot was a 161. 3 alphas again. Total time 392. 253 on the reload. Ugh. I can already tell that that's something I'm going to need to address in dry fire. And it's not just the reload, it's getting the slide to come back forward. I'm not hitting the slide release. So let's keep working. Oh, fumbled that thing. Total time 381. Man, that first shot was 105. I'll take that. At least I'm accurate. All alphas. I'm not really gonna get better at practicing here. That's all stuff you gotta do at home. So, but we're at the range and I like shooting. Hopefully you do too. Felt better. A 3.33. First shot is a 109. I got a Charlie that time though. So I got a Charlie and 2 alphas. The split was a 203. So it got better. Still not there. I was in the 250s before, something like that. Still not where I want it to be, but better than where it was. Let's do it again. Oh! Hi-oh! Headshot. I'm not even gonna count that one. 694. Holy, but that first shot, 0.97, and it was an alpha. You gotta take the wins where you can get them. The point of this drill is to work the reloads. But that first shot, boy, look, so y'all, I know y'all, like, he lying, he ain't telling the truth. Hopefully y'all can see it. 197, baby. You've all heard the people say, you know, what is it? Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. That's not true at all. Slow is slow, and you're just slow. So I'm not gonna slow down on this. Just trying to go fast as I can and drop the magazine. I just need to practice going fast and not dropping the magazine. That's literally it, so. That one felt better. A 305. First shot, 106. That split was a 179A. And I got a Charlie and 2 alphas. I'll take it. All right. This last one will be a 1R1. Licky lips like LL. That's so stupid. Oh, did it again. Damn it. And that bothers me because we're moving on to the next drill. I don't know if any of y'all played basketball growing up, but like if you're a true hooper, you don't ever leave the gym on a missed shot. And I'm going to have to leave the gym on a missed shot on this one because we're going to the next drill. All right, last drill of the day. And if you're anything like me, you kind of like to have some fun at the end, but do something that's a little more complex where you're moving, but working on the fundamental of today's session, which was reload. So here is what the drill is. I have a target here and a target there. That's about 7 yards. And I got this box, which is about, I don't know, we'll call it 10 yards, 11 yards, who cares? But we're gonna start here at this box. On the beep, 2 shots to the right, 2 shots to the left. And then I'm gonna run to the far side of that little target stand, 2 shots to the left, 2 shots to the right. And then I'm gonna come over here, 2 shots to the right, 2 shots to the left. Between each movement, as you're moving, do a reload. So 12 total rounds, and you guys tell me, matter of fact, you guys tell me what drills do you guys like to run? What fundamentals do you like to focus on? And what should I try out next time I'm out here? Get in the comments, tell me what you do, and give me suggestions on what I do. And critique this too, let me know. If I'm terrible, I need to know. All right, shooter Do you understand the course of fire you came up with? Probably not. But you can load and make ready. All right, here we go. Ooh, thought I heard somebody coming up. Run up, get done up, baby. All right, here we go. Ah, lost the dot. Reload, sucker. That felt slow. Total time was 14:02. First shot 159. So a total of 3 Charlies and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 alphas. But let's go faster and reload mo better. Better reload. Better reload. Better reloads. I went faster. 11:29. First shot 144. Look at the hits. All right, again, I should have 6 on each target. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 alphas. Hey, there we go. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 alphas, 1 Charlie. So that's 1 Charlie, 11 alphas, total time 11:29. Hell, I'll take that. I'll end with that right there, baby. All right, time to go home. All right, guys. Well, let's finish up the video. I decided to shoot in my backyard. Why not? It's a nice day out. It's been cold the last few days, so I don't like that. Let's sit outside for a little bit. But yeah, that was the overview of my Staccato P. You guys let me know what you think. Let me know, do you have 2011s? Do you think they're worth it? And if you have one, drop it down in the comments. Drop it down how you have set up and how you use it. So yeah, it was a good day today. Good training session. And obviously need to work on reloads. That's not a problem. I can dry fire that. But yeah, it's always a good day when you go shooting and it's nice out. So yeah, that's it for the video. Again, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the good things. Let's blow this channel up. Or I mean, we don't need to blow it up. Let's just have some fun. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one.